Hi friends, today I am going to be making for you a Pampered Chef recipe. It is called chicken asparagus soup and I'm using the multi-cooker. So this is the product that I'm going to be featuring along with some other small items. But we start off with the multi-cooker. We're going to be searing off some chicken thighs that we've cut into bite-sized pieces. So right now there's 2 tablespoons of butter in here, and I'm going to be adding in the chicken. Now I think I have more than what I needed in the chicken, so I am going to not sear all of this off, and I'll cook it for something else later. It calls for about 1 pound of chicken thighs, and so I probably have, I had 5, I think, chicken thighs. Whoops. So that's probably a little bit more than what I needed. But I'm going to go ahead and sear this off, and then when it is completely seared, I'm going to then add in 2 leeks that have been finely sliced and cleansed, and 2 carrots that have been peeled and cut into bite-sized pieces. So to sear off the chicken, it's going to take about 5 to 7 minutes. Then I'm going to add in the leeks and carrots for another 5 to 7 minutes, and then I will be back. So I'll be back. Okay, the chicken has been browning for about 10 minutes. I'm going to go ahead now and add in my leeks and carrots, and I'm going to sweat them out for about 5 to 7 minutes. Then we'll come back and get our next steps. Okay, so the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to add in a quarter cup of flour, and I'm going to mix that in really good. This will help the soup get kind of thicken just a little bit, and we want to make sure that it's evenly distributed, so I'm going to mix it really well. Then I'm going to be pouring in 4 cups of chicken stock. This happens to be unsalted chicken stock because that's what I put mine, and so I will probably need to add a little more seasoning when everything is said and done. But that's the beauty of making soup, is that you can totally season it to taste. The last thing I'm going to do is I'm putting in 3/4 cup of wild rice. So I'm going to put that in there, get that mixed around, and we're going to set it on whole grains for 10 minutes and let it run. When we come back, we'll add in the rest of the ingredients. Added in the chicken stock or chicken broth, the rice, and the flour. We're also going to add in the asparagus, and that was 8 ounces of asparagus. And then we are going to seal this up. Okay, we're releasing the pressure right now, and we're going to be adding in 1.5 cups of frozen peas. We're going to be adding in 1 cup of half and half, and about 1 tablespoon of lemon juice, and then we're going to let it simmer on sear for about another 5 minutes. And so now we're just waiting. The one thing I will say when you're looking or using any kind of pressure cooker, whether it's our Pampered Chef multi-cooker or just a pressure cooker in general, you really have to be careful because they get extremely hot and the condensation can burn you. I have dripped water across, hot water across my hand multiple times. So I will say, just be very, very careful. It's just about ready for me to be able to open it up, and I'm really looking forward to this soup. I don't know about you, I'm a soup eater. And okay, now you know it's done when the little red valve drops down. So now we can open it. And when you open it up, turn it, lift it straight, set it straight down. If you tilt it, you will get burned. There will be condensation. So I don't know if you can see this, but it's got lots of nice chunks of chicken, carrot, asparagus, leeks. We've got a little bit of flour in there, chicken stock. Now we're going to add in 1.5 cups of frozen peas. We are going to add in about 1/2 cup of half and half. I'm going to add in just a little bit of lemon juice. It says the juice of a whole lemon, so I didn't have a fresh lemon today, so I'm using this. And now I'm going to turn it back over to sear, and we're going to keep it on high. We're going to go about 5 minutes, and we are going to start it. And it says it's preheating, but it's already ready to go. So you can see that the texture of this and the color with the half and half is definitely made a difference already. So we're just gonna let this simmer for a little bit and then come back and we'll just about be done. Okay, so we are basically done with the soup. Like I shared with you, since I used unsalted chicken broth, I was going to have to add some salt. I added salt to taste. I added some fresh cracked pepper, and then I also added a little pinch of chili flake, just to give it a little bit of bite to it. But here we go. That's very good. This definitely would be a great soup to serve with some fresh sourdough bread, or you could even thicken it up and pour it over like some mashed potatoes. That would be a really great combination. Thank you. That was my husband. A really great combination. All right, so with that, I am going to shut down, clean up. But this whole soup was made with the sear and the whole grain settings on the Pampered Chef multi-cooker. See you next time.